Hi there, interghost here with another ZX Spectrum programming video, and today's one we're just going to explore the commands flash, bright and inverse. Now this is going to be a quick tutorial program, as the last one was quite a long and complicated one, so I'm going to do a quick one this time. So the flash, bright and inverse commands, these are all commands which control the colours on the screen, and you can follow the commands with a 0 or 1. 1 will turn them on and 0 will turn them off again. You can also use them with the print command, so that it only affects the things that you're printing on the screen if you use a semicolon, but if you don't use them with the print command, it will affect everything which is printed on the screen. So the first one we're going to do is inverse, and if we open up one of our old programs, we're going to do the squares program, which, as you know, makes lots of different colour squares fill in into the middle. Actually, I'll just run that. So there we go, that's the program we did before. Now if we add in a line here at 15 and put inverse 1. What it will do is it will inverse the ink and the paper, so it will swap them over. So then if we go down to this line where it's using the filled in square icon, instead if we use the star so that we can see this inverse, it's basically saying whatever the paper is behind the star and whatever colour the ink is, swap them over. And if we then run that, then we get the stars in black and the paper in the colours, as you can see going in. And if we change that back to 0, it will then swap them back round. So now the ink is in the colour and the background is in black, and it makes that effect. So that's how we use the inverse. So that's just a quick little demonstration there. So the next one we're going to do is the bright and flash, and to show this we're going to use the program we've used before called symmetrical patterns, and I'll just run that so you can remember what that is. So there we go, and it makes the patterns come up, and the best thing to take note of here is this colour green is the same colour as this border green, and they're all sort of the same tone in colour. So now if we get back into the program, if we add in at line 15 bright 1, like I said, 1 turns it on and 0 turns it off, so we're turning on brightness for the rest of this program, so it's not going to affect this outside border. And then if we put 16 flash 1, we're also turning on the flash command, which will make everything in the program flash. And what flash does is it alternates in between the two colours, so those shapes which come up on the screen, say they're red and yellow, it will swap the red and yellow over to make it look like it's flashing. So if we run this now, you'll hopefully see a big difference. And as you can see, a huge difference. So these colours are all flashing. See this yellow and red switching over, the two blues, the magenta and white, and the black and green. And also, as you can see, this colour green here and the green on the border are actually the same colour, but this is bright and this is normal. So you can get sort of a two-tone effect, even though there's only 8 colours on the spectrum. You can change them to bright to give you sort of like the 16 colour palette. And there we go. And what you'll notice also is if we return back to here, this is now flashing bright because it's affecting everything from now on, unless you turn these back off. So unless you put in this program to change these back to 0, it will keep going throughout the program from then on. So it's like a global command. So you can turn that off here without even running the program. So you could do flash 0 clear screen, and as you can see, that's turned that all off now. But if you run the program, it will set these off again. So there we go. That's the inverse, bright and flash commands. Hopefully you like that one. A little bit shorter this time. Thanks for watching. Please remember to thumb up the video if you like it, and also leave a comment below if you have anything you would like to see me do, or if there's anything in there I am not doing correctly. I'd love to hear about that too. Thanks for watching. Cheers.